Hello, everybody. So, here today, I thought I would record something that I've been discussing for quite some time, and I figured I would finally just do a tutorial or guide on how to play Left 4 Dead 2 on Expert and talking about various things that may or may not help you when playing the game. So, we're just going to play a regular campaign on Expert here, No Mercy. No Mercy is Dead Center, although I'd probably suggest No Mercy as your first starter map. We're gonna pick just Bill. It doesn't really matter really who you pick. There will be some mods, so some of the things in the game will look different, but nothing will change how the game plays at all. So I don't have any mods that change like damage or anything. None of that. I'll explain each weapon I pick up when I pick them up and you don't know what weapon is what weapon. So first of all, I'm going to point this out. If you are a new player, or somewhat new, and you don't know the sounds of the special infected, then there's this feature that can really help you out. Although I should take a step back and explain the way the infected work in this game. So this game has a director, a so-called director. And you have, let's see, there are a total of 6 special infected that can spawn at random. They're usually in rotations, and they each do different things. These are different than zombies in that they have abilities that they can use to do different things to you. There are 2 boss infected, a tank and a witch. That being with the witch, though, she has 2 variations, one where she's standing up and one where she's sitting down. I can discuss that later. But all you need to know is that for the 6 special infected and tank and witch spawns, more so the tank, if you're getting used to Expert and you really are having a rough time, I recommend going into audio, captioning, full captions. This will allow you, just as a quick demonstration, we're just going to pick up a gun.
Can take us straight to Mercy Hospital.
Might not be a bad idea to get off the street.
We're going to play for a little bit. Just till we get our first special infected to spawn. Wasn't paying attention there, that's fine. We really just want to kill things until we get our first special infected spawn. Watch the text down there. Usually when we get about down here is when it spawns. Again, this is... So as you can see, which surprised, which groaned. So, if you didn't hear a special infected, this can kind of be cheatsy. But if you're really new, or you have, like, a hearing issue, like, legitimately, then this can be helpful. But as you can see, Boomer groan down there at the bottom. Charger. We know that a Charger and Boomer's up. And we can deal with that as is. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about is, if you didn't know that, that might help you. Just getting that out of the way. Secondly, I'm going to put on God mode to just do some simple explanations, and I can talk about various different things. This is the menu that, as a mod, it allows me to spawn different things, but it will help me just explain things.
The subway can take us straight to Mercy Hospital.
So who are we trying to... Okay, so...
This is just a... I didn't sign up for this shit.
Okay, so... Next we want to... put on God mode. 3... me. Okay. So next I want to talk about...
that man and his gun.
Something with regards to, Hold on, let me kill this zombie. infected. Spawn infected. What do we want? What do we want? 5, probably smoker. So, he should. How am I gonna? Because they move is the problem. Okay, I'll show this off. Right. This is something that many people might not know. Is that it's not just doors that get bullet penetration. Some guns do more damage through walls than, say, for instance, the SMG. They all have different levels of bullet penetration. So sometimes if there's a special infected just outside this wall, shooting through it sometimes might not be a bad idea. For instance, if we have a military sniper. This is just the military sniper with the skin. Don't worry about it. It's the same thing. Alright, let's get an infected. Special infected. Let's just get another smoker.
Smoker!
That wasn't really a good demonstration. Hold on. I need to figure out where he is. This is gonna be kind of hard, but I want to show this off because it's really... Okay, he's right here. Now, obviously, depending on the wall, some walls... See? Right there. Some guns, bullet penetration is better than others. That is an instance of it being really good. And this is different. Hold on. Let me get another smoker. This is going to be a long video. I'm just using the smoker for... Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm on the kill. I am kind of a boomer, forgive me. Infected. Spawn. Let's get a spitter.
Spitter!
You can see that I'm getting spitter pain. Again, that's through a wall. Now, each of these can do varying levels of damage and, you know, whatever, what have you. But, for instance, if we give ourselves weapon, me, gun, SMG, silenced Uzi, let's spawn ourselves another infected, spawn infected, let's grab a spitter. Where is she? Again, there are many different walls you can try this on, and the weapons will do varying amounts of it, but you get the point. Some guns can have bullet penetration. So, I would say, aside from recognizing the spawn cues, and there are YouTube videos that you can use for this, but listen to what... When I spawn a special, listen.
Charger!
So, did you hear that? I'll turn it up a little bit. Let me turn up my audio so everybody can hear it. That is a spitter spawn sound. Each of the special infected will have their own sounds that will spawn. So if you practice the sounds enough, you won't need captions. Also, this game is pretty loud, so I don't like having it that loud. But I feel like that's something else that should be understood. Now, to talk about some other things here. You can crown a witch, okay?
Witch!
But there are some things that you want to pay attention to. First of all, this is a situation where, let's say you're playing a custom map, and there's a witch right there. She's in a really shit crown position.
Look out!
And, hold on, let me give myself a Molotov. Only me, items, 5. Okay. So as you can see, she's kind of here. This is kind of a bad spot.
Gonna be hell to pay you keep aggravating that bitch.
You could, if you wanted to,
Stop!
you
That
could
witch
run
is
past.
mad as hell.
Okay? If you're playing, however, on with AI, there's a good chance that they'll die. Now, if you're planning on playing custom maps, this can kind of be frustrating because sometimes this isn't like the biggest deal.
Stop! That witch is mad as hell.
Again, you can crown by getting a headshot. It'll work with any of the shotguns. Obviously, it'll be easier with, like, hold on. An automatic shotgun.
Spinner! Incoming!
So give me a minute. Infected, spawn infected. Let's get a witch. Oh, well.
No, no!
Oh, that's really funny.
Charger!
So this is a scenario that you should be watching out for. Okay, I'm on God mode. Witches will normally go for an instant kill on you, okay? If there's any kind of specials nearby, let me just kill this infected. What am I looking for, 9? Now I'm gonna kill.
Get this off of me!
Probably best to just restart the level.
Witch!
If there's a witch sitting right here, and you can hear jockeys and chargers, it is highly recommended to not just push that witch, like I did. I'm showing that when you have a situation like that, you don't want to just rush it, okay? Now, let me get a witch.
Witch! Hold up, that witch is... no.
A little too early. I'm still kind of rusty at this myself,
There's gonna be hell to pay you keep aggravating that
but
witch.
you can get practice with this. Now, this is something that a lot of people do, that you can do. I wouldn't recommend doing this. I don't like doing this. If you get a hunting rifle, good lord, they're unbearable. I'm missing 1, am I not? 3, 1, 1, 3, 1. Okay. I'm talking about a lot of random shit right now, but trust me, some things I can just explain off the bat. Okay. I've seen this done. I don't like doing this. Now see, some people will say, okay, you can do headshots with witches. Where's my shotgun at? I think you have to be, I don't know exactly how it works. I never really do it, but there's a way you can stun the witch with hunting rifles. Any videos you've seen on that, I'm just gonna come out and say, hold on.
Hey, I'm here. Smoker right around here.
We're just gonna restart the level. It's getting too obnoxious. The hunting rifle trick is inferior to the shotgun trick, honestly. Now let me show you an example
We can take the subway tunnels to the hospital.
of something I've
There's
seen
a
time and
red
time
line
again on
station
custom
not
maps.
far from here.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's say you're playing a custom map, okay? This might happen. Oh god, what do? I can't get around her.
No.
And it's over. If you get a situation like that that's really shit and very frustrating, there's a couple things you can do, okay? Weapon, me, 3, 5. Okay? I want you to just imagine a scenario here, okay? Imagine we get the same scenario. Now, obviously, it won't work here, but I have God mode on.
Witch!
Now, let's throw the... You throw the fire,
No!
and you would run. There's a couple of strategies you can do. Like running around, and she'll go after you, and... The reason that her pathing was different, though, was because I was in the safe room. So watch this. Well, I'll do it on level 2. I'll show it on level 2. But if you have no other option, lighting her on fire and running is probably the best option you have available. If you don't want to crown witches, Molotoving witches and running are the best case scenario. Honestly, I would recommend that far more than anything else if you do not feel comfortable doing crowning. Molotovs are your friend when it comes to witches. Now, what else can we talk about here? Okay. So, boomers. Boomers are really frustrating. They summon zombies. They suck. Okay, let's have a scenario, though. Let's say you're on an edge. There's a boomer here. Spawn a boomer. Infected. We're looking for 9. 1. Watch this. Oh, and he pushed me off. Okay. Not great. When you're too close to a zombie that explodes, you'll get pushed. When you're on a ledge, that's a big problem. There is a way you can deal with this scenario.
We can
Spawn a
take
boomer
the
again.
subway tunnels to the hospital. There's a red line station not far from here.
If you jump, and you shoot, you jump and shoot, you take no stumble from the boomer. This is extremely handy if you're on an edge or anything that you might get pushed off of, or let's say you don't want to stumble. Sometimes a boomer stumble can actually help you if you're already getting hoarded. There are situations in which you can use it, but 99% of the time, you're going to want to just jump and shoot the boomer. Now, this one's going to be a lot harder for me to do, and this is something that requires extreme practice. I am not good at this. But nevertheless, I will try and make sure that I get this.
We can take the subway tunnels to the hospital. There's a red line station not far from here.
Okay, I want a weapon. You want a cuttable. Melee. I mean, ideally you'd want a katana. Or fire. Fire axe might be better. So, you can self-cut tongues. Okay? Tongues for smokers, you can cut with a melee weapon. It's hard. I don't really use melee, but I'll give it a couple goes just so people can see maybe how... I'll try it a couple times. It's going to take me a couple tries, but...
No!
So again, here's an instance of that not going well. It's going to take me a few tries. Hold on. I'm really awful at this, so forgive me.
No.
So again, maybe I need to push him a little bit back. Okay. Let's see if we can't. So he's gonna run away. Looking down when you swing is what you want to do, but you have to time it. It's gonna be hard. If I can't get it, I'll move on.
No.
Like I said, I'm not good at this. I'm just gonna be honest, but it is possible to cut the tongue with a melee weapon. I at least want to get one good swing.
Smoker! No.
Okay, I got it. If you time it right, you can cut the tongue. It's hard to do. I don't like it. I don't like doing that. It's not reliable. Probably something I should practice, honestly, but... Again, I've been playing this game for quite a long time. I'm not going to be good at everything. This is something that I'm sure a lot of people know that don't really do. But you can also melee charges. So I want to try and get him to charge here.
Not so. Charger!
Let's just get a new one. It's gonna be tricky, because I have to shoot him and then...
Charger!
Again, gonna be kind of hard.
Get this thing off of me! Charger!
It's best if you damage them first. Obviously, it's gonna be hard. I'll keep trying a couple times, but I don't really do this. This is kind of funny. Come on. I know you're angry, and we're stuck. Get him unstuck. Come on, man. Charger's not being cooperative. I might as well just... I'll try one more time, but I'll try to keep respawning here. Okay, yeah. They're not gonna comply.
He's crushing! Charger!
I need him to charge here, down here, but... Honestly, you know what? I'll try down there. Okay, hold on. Also, if you hold the jump button while falling, you can stop grabbing onto ledges. Not a lot of scenarios in which I really know of that really helps, aside from, like, skipping... There's a glitch you can use to skip the hard rain elevator. But in all honesty, I don't really think you'd want that.
Charger!
Okay, I fucked it up. If you're not interested in this, just skip ahead till I'm not doing this anymore.
It's killing me!
But I do want to at least get an instance of me showing me doing it, if I can. Cut the tongue again. Complete fluke. He's stuck there. Gotta kill him.
No. No! Charger!
Yeah, I should be able to get this. I hope. These zombies being here is kind of frustrating. It's really easy to get if you're like at a distance, but he's just like our distance placement is not great here. Yeah, see, like it's gonna be fucking frustrating. I'm not the best person to show this off, if I'm being honest.
No, no!
I'll probably do some light editing of this, honestly.
Charger! Charger!
Again, if I had damaged him there, I would have gotten it.
Charger!
Okay, why is it not doing it anymore? Maybe there's too many specials.
Charger!
Okay, we're just gonna restart.
God damn it!
Probably would have been better if we do it in the street, but this video will be edited. More than likely.
We can take the subway tunnels to the hospital. There's a red line station not far from here.
Good thinking.
I didn't sign up for this shit. Charger!
Not enough damage. Let me give myself a better weapon here.
I'm gonna grab this range rifle. Charger!
Did it too early.
Get this thing off of me! Look out!
Hold on. Can I just like... Okay, that should prevent more shit from spawning. Okay. Okay. Know about it, whereabouts its health here.
Charger!
Okay. This should be good. If it's not, then it's not. There you go. If you damage them enough before you do the swing, you can do that too. My cats are fighting. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, that that's been shown off, let me show you another thing you can do. Now, involving smokers. If you're close to a smoker and he goes for an insta smoke,
No.
and you're close enough, you can clear yourself that way too. This one will hopefully be a lot easier to do than anything else.
No. No.
Hold on. Okay, so you can also, if you're quick enough, you can also melee the smoker to clear yourself there. I feel like out of everything, it's important to show how to deal with special infected. And even though I'm not the best at leveling a charge or like smoker tongue cutting, I can tell you that even if you're not good at any of this stuff, like I myself have a lot more room to improve, you can definitely do a lot of things and position yourself in the way you play to avoid getting into a scenario like that to begin with. So a lot of, if you're in the position where you need to level a charge, then you know, it'd be helpful to examine what led up to that situation happening. Because in all honesty, a majority of the problems that people may have with this game is they end up getting themselves into really bad situations that they don't consider happening. Okay, for the next situation, let's assume, okay, let's give myself, I don't know, an M16. This is just an M16. Yes, I know it's a G3, but the base gun is an M16. It's just replacing the gun. Same damage and everything. Okay, let's say you got a tank here. This one is probably going to be the most helpful. What a lot of people tend to do is they see a tank and they panic. Last thing you want to do. Always keep your eyes on the tank. And never be behind a car that looks like that. This car is punchable. And that bin is punchable. You can also shoot the concrete rocks. So this is more than likely a situation where... this isn't really a good situation. Yeah. So that would have been a loss on expert. Okay. The problem is that this wall is normally broken here. So I'm just used to doing that. So instead, I'll show you this first, okay? When he throws a rock, let me get a better rock throw here. Let me get out here. Get out in the open. Alright. When he's going to throw a rock, you want to bait left and then go right. So watch what I do, okay? When he... Watch this. And then move right. We're going to do that for a couple rocks just so people get what's going on here. Shut up, AI. Left. And you can get pretty close with it. I mean, that's fine, whatever. It's just you're gonna have a tighter space. The closer he is. Usually getting a certain distance from him will trigger him throwing a rock. Yeah, like here. So I hope everybody understands by now that the rock throws are really just a non-threat unless you leave too many commons around. If you're someone who's just rushing through and ignoring all the commons, this is why when I play my maps, I always say, always, clear all the zombies even if you don't think you're coming back. Because you don't want a situation where... Let me see here. Okay, let me just spawn Jimmy Gibbs, okay? Oh no, I'm running! Hold on. Okay, watch this. Oh no, I'm stuck! Hold on. Hold on. I need him to actually throw a rock that lands, okay. Oh my god, I'm running! I got punched! I can't move! And then you take the rock. This is why you do not want to leave any zombies up whenever you are fighting a tank. Yes, there might be specials, there might be a random horde, but you should know that if you leave any of those zombies, there's a chance. All it takes is one slap to put somebody in place long enough for a rock to get thrown at you. That's all it takes. So always be mindful of cars and zombies and what have you. Let me kill him first. I could just kill him, but whatever. Okay. Next, the AI is actually going to be pretty useful.
I'm here. Thanks.
So there's a lot of things that you can do when it comes to the tank here. Okay? Let me get myself a new weapon.
Let's
do the scar.
Come to Papa.
Scout in the open again. We're not going to have to deal with any other stupid shit spawning because we disabled director, so... I probably should have did that to begin with, but I don't really use that command. So now, if we go to infected, spawn. Okay, let's say there's a scenario. Let's say you're playing a custom map and there's a tank in a really bad position. What do you do? Well, the other AI... Let's say that this is the situation. Okay? You're running backward as you're shooting the tank. And some stupid AI decides, I'm going to just stand there and get cornered. He goes down. AI are programmed to go pick up somebody down, no matter what is going on. So they're going to run straight into the tank and also go down. Okay, what happens in that scenario? What should you be doing? Let's watch. I don't know where he is. Okay, he's over there.
This way.
So watch. I hope they don't go down into the car, so we're going to try and go over here. Okay, hopefully they go down here. So you're going to be shooting them? I mean, I need to simulate what I normally do, right? If you can, go for it. Always shoot the rocks. Okay, so let's get it down here. Come on, Zoe. Hank, I need you to stop sucking shit. Come on. Okay.
I'm down.
So watch this. They're gonna go over there. They're gonna stand still. Punch them. Here, it'll be a lot easier to show this if I injure them. Let me injure these guys first.
I got you.
Stop it!
Shit, I need some help. Thanks.
Oh man.
I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Irrelevant. Alright, you shoot the tank. They're weak. They're gonna go down, more than likely. This is just a really open space to fight him, so naturally. Okay, this is a good situation. Okay, so he's gonna start focusing all of them because they're too close. He's gonna go down.
Come on, get out.
Come on, go down. He's cornering himself. He's done. He's probably gonna go for a rocket.
Jesus.
Okay, see right here, good situation. Always, whenever somebody the point I'm trying to show here is if somebody goes down, that's a couple seconds you can take to push him and get in some damage.
Got him.
Okay, I think I can get you back on your feet.
It's always a great scenario is whenever you see a tank like standing over him doing the smash,
That's it for you.
push him, get in there, shoot him. Don't just stand there.
Don't worry,
Shoot him.
I can help you. But we need
Also,
to find you some first
be
aid.
really
If you go
mindful
down
of
like this again,
objects that you
that's
can
it for
back
you.
into. You don't want to be fighting a tank like I was. I have this issue all the time. And oh, what am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? And I'm back into this shit. I didn't mean
This
to
is
kill
going to
him.
hell in a
That's funny.
handbasket real fast.
But you get what I'm saying. You don't want to just back into random shit. Always be mindful of your
I'm
surroundings.
really hurt, guys.
Okay. So what about this? Let's respawn all the survivors.
Get some first aid.
Bring them back with more health.
It's just the two of us.
Let's
I
bring them
didn't
back.
sign up for this shit.
Okay, that command does not work. Classic. 7.
Whoa!
Okay. Let's put on God mode for them.
Oh, you won.
This is another thing you should always consider, okay? Now, let's say... Hold on. For example... 4, 1... Okay, let's say we got 3 cap infected, okay? If you get all pulled, smoked, and whatnot,
Under.
this is a bad scenario, okay? You always want to have an order you're focusing on everything, okay? Let's say you've got a charger, a hunter, and whatever, right? Well, he got stuck in the wall.
Charger.
I'm sorry, dude. Couldn't really go in there. Okay, so in normal circumstances, you'd be like, fuck me. You know, I'm worried about the charger, right? It's the closest thing to me. The reality is, Hunter and Jockey are far more scary to let up than a charger. If a charger misses, he's going to go in punching people. Not the biggest deal. They're usually really good at dealing with the charger. Smoker, you get the tongue, he's away. Okay? It depends on your situation, but you always got to consider, what am I clearing first? A hunter is definitely the worst possible thing to be dealing with. It can jump consistently and quickly, farther than a jockey. it can do a shove scratch, where if you shove them, they can scratch you. It's bullshit. The game does it all the time. You don't want to be in a situation where you're getting shoved and scratched from 50 health to 30, and then you're dealing with the jockey. Okay? You always want to target the hunter first. Also, with the hunter, is if too many people are close, he can call stumble. And on top of that, he's very fast. The jockey, on the other hand, can be easily meleeed. Yes, the jockey can also have that shove melee scratch bullshit, but it's not anywhere near as often as it is the hunter. It is far worse with the hunter. And with how quickly the hunter can do damage on someone while pounced versus the jockey doing its damage, I almost always focus hunters first and foremost. If I'm running for a tank, then I might change that from, okay, I've got, let's say, a hunter, a smoker, and a charger. I'm going to prioritize the hunter, depending on its distance. And if I'm far enough away from the hunter and I've got time, I'll pick off the smoker first. Because the smoker has the longest range. I'm the last one up. I don't want to get pulled from a distance. The hunter has to get close to me. Smoker doesn't. So I'm going to focus the smoker first and then the hunter. But if the hunter's too close, then I'm going to kill the smoker or the hunter and then the smoker. The jockey or charger can do whatever the fuck they want. They're far away. Charger's going to miss me most of the time. And worst case, he's going to be close enough, he's going to do some punching. Now let me show off this scenario. Okay, let's say infected. Kill infected. No, kill survivor. Survivor. Let's get rid of God mode. Okay. Now let's get the kill command. Oh, come on. We all know they're not spawning.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
Alright, let's say you've got... Let me get a better gun, first of all. Weapon commands. Let me get a shotgun that's actually better than this. Okay, good enough. Now, let me show you how I would do this with the charger, okay? This is why I'm not so afraid of a charger, okay? Oh, he missed me. Let me get close. He's gonna go for punching. I do this. Let me get rid of my God mode here. Let me get another charger. So he's gonna miss. He's gonna go in for some punching. So worst case, he misses you, he gets a single punch in, you're using shotgun, he's just dead. 10 damage from a punch is like not the biggest deal in the world. You know what I mean? That's like a zombie slap. A charger missing their charge is just worthless. Unless you get bold as well, but with the charge, but anyway. Okay, so let's say... what was I going to show in this scenario? Am I good with the charger? Can I kill this guy? Yeah, I think I'm good with the charger. Let me just think about this. Is there anything more I want to talk about with the charger? Let me think about the different infected. Okay, there's something you can do. I think I don't really do this, but I'm pretty sure you can also jump when you get charged to kind of negate some of the stumble. Let me try. I'm actually curious about this. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me get up here. Okay. So, if you're gonna... Yes, that does work. So, if you're gonna get charged and you're standing on top of something and you don't want to get pushed off, just like the boomer trick, jumping will cancel out that stumble. Very useful. Very useful. Okay, next, let me see. Let me look through the specials. Is there anything else I want to really look at? Smoker, hunter, jockey. Jockey's just melee. You have to get melee timing. I don't really think that needs. There's no like great thing with that. Boomer, we've already talked about. Regular zombies. Okay, there's something I can show with the riot cop. Riot cops are annoying. You need to shoot them in their back to kill them, but there's something you can do with them. With the shotgun that's really cool. Is normally you'd shoot them with like a pistol. Hold on. And as you can see, it's not going to do anything. I shoot them with the shotgun though, they get pushed. Take some damage, usually pushes them. So shotguns are really good for dealing with riot cop zombies. I should mention. There's also... Hold on, let me go ahead and grab... mine. Unfortunately, there's no, like, propane tanks. Pipe bomb will work. God, they're obnoxious as hell. So, if you have an explosive can... That's important. I forgot I had God mode off. That's fine. I don't want to hear their voices anymore. Let me put on no clip. You know what? We're going to go back to the menu. I've shown off most of what I want to show off here. Let's go to No Mercy Hospital Chapter, because there's a lot of explosives here, almost always. We're going to go here next. If you're not interested, again, in this segment, you can skip ahead. I'm really just discussing special infected tricks, first of all. Okay. Let me put on God mode. Just easier to make sure everything goes right first try. No, I normally do not play with God mode on, in case you're wondering. I forgot. I started a new thing. That is me being stupid. I was Bill before. When I started the campaign, I didn't really choose a character, so that was on me. Okay. Alright, now we're just looking for... Let's go to 7. Let's get rid of the director. Then let's go infected, kill infected, common. Let's clear everything. We're looking for a regular explosive, okay? This is good. I guess I can discuss this, right? It is somewhat interesting. We could talk about. It'll work the same. So, normally you might not be somebody who's interested in these cans at all. You might think, well, they're not really that great, right? Whatever. There's a couple things that you can do with them. Let me also make sure...
God damn it, I'm trapped in here.
My God mode's still on.
I'm trapped in here. Get over here and let me
Wasn't
out.
enabled. Okay, so there's two things that are interesting about the oxygen canister. It can do the same thing as a propane tank, stunning tanks. It just takes longer, but it acts like a pipe bomb with hordes. So, for instance...
God damn it, let me the hell out.
I'm stuck. Come on.
Anybody out there?
Give me a minute, I'm gonna boomer everything up.
I can't see a damn thing in here. Let me out.
Get me the hell out of here. Come on.
Can anyone
Watch.
hear me?
See that? That sound works like a pipe bomb.
This is such horseshit. Is anybody even out there?
I didn't know horde just spawned zombie. I thought it was like a legitimate horde. Okay, shut up.
Good kid.
I just don't want to hear them anymore.
This is. Oh, shit, man. No, no, no!
Okay. So now let's get another one of those tanks here. See if we can't get one in another room here. Okay, cool. This might be tricky, but I'll try my best to get it here. See how he stumbled there? That works with propane tanks too. And it should also work with pipe bombs. Let me try it.
Well, this looks dangerous. Fire in the hole!
It's a lot harder to do. I don't do this strat either, but I just want to show you it can be done. Hold on, I'm having trouble here. Okay, that's a bug. Let me get another pipe bomb.
Grabbing a pipe bomb.
Okay. Is there any way... Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to, like... just grab a whole fucking ton of them. Okay. Good enough. That way if I fuck it up, I can just keep grabbing it. Okay.
Grenade!
I can't tell if that worked or not.
Time to start some fires.
That's right. I don't really do this, so it's not like... Okay, as you can see there, it does work. It can stumble a tank. I think this strategy is not worth anything. I would never do this, and it shows that I never do this, because I don't see why you would use this in any situation. I feel like this is a waste of a pipe bomb.
Tank!
Now, let me show you the value of a Molotov here. When it's
Grenade!
and good movement. Just by paying attention to him. Hey, he's climbing. He's stuck, I think. There he goes. Wow, I've never seen this before. Like, actually. Okay, you failed the demonstration. I need a new test subject. Any day now. Let's try that again.
Time to start some fires.
This time, let's not get stuck.
Fire in the hole!
We just want good movement. Hey, he's following me. You already know how to dodge the rock. He's gonna follow. Okay. Now he can try a lot of different things here, but just again, just by watching what he's doing. Okay, here he comes. He's gonna come back down. A lot of ways you can loop him. Always be mindful of where you're fighting the tank. He's gonna climb again, most likely. Yeah, here he comes. Maybe I want an extra second. You can use this to block the rock. Use the environment. Here he comes. Okay, we don't want to get hit by a rock. Position. He can climb even through here. Look, wasting time. He's climbing. Okay. Again, if you wanted to, you could do this the whole time. Most of the time, the game will not spawn specials while you're fighting a tank. If you stay in the same area. If you move out of the area you're fighting, then yeah, there's a good chance the director will spawn specials. And maybe even hordes. But usually, if you're just in the same area as the tank, the director doesn't spawn extra shit, usually. And he's dead. So again, there's a lot of different things you can do in order to kill a tank. Now here's somewhat of a glitch, but it's... Let's say you get a tank, and this can happen. Let's say you get a tank like... I don't know, like here, or like maybe you don't have enough room, or you don't want to risk the survivors getting killed. I don't know. There's some reason you're in a bad position. Let me get rid of God mode. It's going to take a few tries, though, because this is inconsistent. Okay, we're going to get a tank. This one infected. Non-zero chance I die here. You want to close the doors here? This is 50-50 if this works. Okay. Again, I don't have God mode on. If I stand up, I'm going to die. The reason... Well, hold on. Let me just kill it. This is a trick that you can do. It doesn't always work. And I'll explain how you can almost get it to work more than it normally otherwise would. There's some ways that you can make it harder to get. Let's kill him. Okay. So let's talk about that for a second, okay? If, for some instance, I don't know, I guess the door flung him. Let's say that he was here, he was chasing me, and I was running down here. Okay, we've already discussed that if I get too far from him, he's going to go for a rock. If he has an angle, depending on your safe room, and he can see you standing in front of this door, he's going to break the safe room door. If he punches at the door, when he sees you, he's going to break the door. So if you crouch, you have to be crouched this whole time, by the way, for this to work. If you crouch, wait for him to get close to the door and time it, you can press up against the door when he punches, and you can block the door. This, again, is a last resort strat. This is everyone else is dead. I have no other options. This is a good thing you can do sometimes. I only do it if I'm in like a situation that's like there's nothing else I can do. They're all dead. If I die, this is a restart anyway. Might as well try it. So that's handy. Is there anything else I want to talk with in regards to the infected? I guess I could talk about this for new players, right? Hold on. Okay. So, you might not know this,
Jackie!
but... Hold on. Let me go ahead and...
Charger!
It's not really working, but... Okay, hold on. Look, depending on custom maps, there are instances in which you can get hit through the door. It's not working here, but... Trust me when I say it's entirely possible they can get you through the door. So, especially, like, let's say you ran... This is the end of the level. You ran into the safe room, closed the door, and there are other survivors out there, right? Still, like, in-capped or something. If you want to move on to the next level, I would highly recommend you never stand directly in front of the door. But you always want to be facing as much of the room as possible. Why? Because in some custom maps, zombies can spawn in the safe room. You looking at a certain direction blocks the spawn of those infected. They can't spawn if you're looking there. Okay? And a smoker doesn't have line of sight of you to pull you through the, whatever. So let me put on God mode here again. Now again, it depends on the safe room on custom maps. Because the reality is, if you're playing this on PC, you probably are going to mess with custom maps at some point. Let's be honest. If you've been playing the game as long as I have. Spawn infected, let's get a smoker. So as you can see, here he can't get me. However, some custom maps will have holes in the wall, or cracks even larger than this on the side of the door, and he can pull you right. So even in some cases, the safe room door he can pull you through. It's infuriating to be in the safe room and get pulled. You don't want it. You don't want that to happen. So my advice to you is whenever you're in a safe room at the end of a level, you want to back up, hide, and look at much of the room as possible and just wait. Just wait. Okay? That's what I would say. Now, we're going to go do a different map. Now let's talk about the last throwable, the bile bomb. The best throwable in the entire game, okay? We're going to go do, first of all, we'll do the thing that I see most new players do, which is only really helpful in a very select few instances, okay? Some people will throw a bile bomb on a tank, or throw it whenever there's a horde. I'm telling you, that's almost never a good idea, okay? Unless you know the situation that you're in and understand it, you never want to be throwing your bile at things unless you understand the situation, okay? So let's go ahead and...
Why'd we stop?
Well, usually there's a
We're
bile
on
over
track.
here at the start of this, so let's see if we can't get
We're
one.
not even gonna try driving it on the ground?
Unfortunately not. If I don't get one, I'll just get myself one. Okay. Let's get rid of the director. Okay. It's called Vomit Jar in this menu. This is admin menu, by the way, if you're curious. Alright. Then I'm gonna no clip to where the event is. Actually, hold on. Alright.
Hey, guys, where are you?
Okay, so in this situation, right? Let's actually get a different gun. Usually there's a gun in here. I don't know why the AI is like taking their sweet time here. Wow, this is like bad RNG, holy shit. No guns? Alright.
Ammo here.
Damn, they gave us no guns on this RNG. Okay, well, just gonna teleport them to me. No. I'm sorry that I'm such a boomer here. Okay, let's fly. Okay. Now we're gonna... And then let's do no clip. What are we looking for? 6? Okay. They're all here now.
I'm with you.
Okay. So when is it appropriate? When would I throw a boomer bile on a tank? If there is a horde with a tank, and you have no Molotovs, and you're in an event like this specifically, then it's okay to do it. Watch. Because the number of zombies justifies throwing it.
I am so dead.
There's also a trick you can do with this campaign, where
With me.
normally you'd hold E, right? But you can jump and hold E as you, like, just watch what I'm doing. If you jump backward while holding down, like, I'm holding down on my S key, and jump at the same time, right? I'm doing this. If you do that while holding
Ready
E,
to fight this tank.
you see this? I can hold the prompt and do that.
Fire in the hole.
Okay, tank didn't spawn, probably like a scripting problem or like whatever. It happens.
God, this must have been horrible.
But okay, we have a workaround for this. Hold on. Let me think. It's probably because I turned the director off, honestly. That's probably what happened. In fact, I know that's what it is. Shit, okay. We'll do this again, but I'll kill all the other survivors because they're not needed. We'll just make this a lot simpler for ourselves. But that's a good strat to show off, that you can interact with things while jumping and holding backward.
Hey, Bill, look,
Get
there's
that
a
out of the
boat.
way right now.
Oh, hell, there's boats everywhere.
Nope, gotta be a sailboat.
Okay.
Why's that?
I ain't stopping a boat every 15 minutes to go look for gas.
Who am I?
This is going to hell real fast. Oh shit, man! No, no, no!
Okay. Let me go through here just to make sure I don't, like, break. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Okay. Let me make sure director's enabled. 3. Okay. Oh, that's strange. I can't go through here. There's probably look, it'll be fine once I know clip through, most likely. If it doesn't work again, I'm getting stopped.
Reloading.
Okay, there we go. It's probably because I'm breaking stuff, so don't worry. I'm doing this in a really stupid and weird way. Okay, they got through somehow. I don't know. Alright, let's just do the same thing we were doing. Should work now.
Hey, Lewis, you got a good feet. Ready to fight this tank?
Heads up!
Fire in the hole!
I missed.
Jesus, I'm down.
Doesn't matter. Watch.
Look out!
I lose runs to missing that all the time. There are so many zombies here, though. Legitimately. you want to shoot him as well. You don't want to, like, ignore him despite the zombies. Okay, he's dead. I'll show off a strategy I usually do here. For this event. Because it's one of the harder events, and I'll just throw it in there. Okay, smoker's coming up. We don't want to expose ourselves too much. More than likely, a charger coming in. I mean, I'm not going to take damage. I just don't want to get smoked. I wouldn't have died from that anyway. Okay, that's not good. This would be a really bad situation. I would have lost this unless I had a melee. Whatever, but you get the point, right? There's very few situations that you actually want to be throwing that Bible. Yeah, throw the Bible at him. Unless you want to throw a bile at him. That's funny. What the fuck? Okay. There's one more thing I want to show everybody.
Hey, Bill, there's a boat.
While we're here.
Oh, hell. There's boats everywhere.
Nope, gotta be a sailboat.
Why's that?
You know where I can...
stop on a boat every 15 minutes to go look for gas.
All right, let's go.
I only
This
want
is
one
going
alive.
to hell real fast.
I'm down! Help!
Okay. Just wanted to take a little bit of damage. So, you can pick up people and you can heal, but did you know you could do both at the same time if you time it?
Oh, God,
Press
not
E and hold the
Francis.
mouse button at the same time. And you should be seeing both animations. Very useful thing you can do in this game. There are so many situations where you'll be low health, you just had an event, and you need quick recovery. This just saves time. It's so useful. It is a glitch. But, I don't know. I also think it's really cool. Not many people, I don't see many people that know about it. Okay. Now, there's one more thing that we can show. And we'll do a run event here. What do I mean by run event? Let's do Dark Carnival, Map 4, whatever. Okay. I'll show how to handle running events. Now, there are different types of events in Left 4 Dead 2. There's holdouts, there's scavenge, my least favorite. There's gauntlet events, which are events where you just run to the end with endless zombies and waves in between. And, or there is, I want to say like Horde Rush. It's like Gauntlet, but usually you can end the event by pressing a button or some kind of switch. And the zombies are a lot more lenient. So, for instance, map 2 of the parish, the alarm button versus Coldstream's finale are an instance of Horde Rush versus a Gauntlet. So for this map, if you don't have a bile for this map, you're going to have a bad time. This map, I hate doing. I hate this fucking map in this campaign.
You ready?
If you don't have a bile, I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying Bible again. We're gonna make sure we have a bile. And we're gonna do God mode again, just because I don't want to be here forever. We're gonna do no clip. just do all, whatever.
Anyone?
What the fuck? Okay. This event is really annoying. I can show how you... This... Look, you're just gonna have to wing this event, alright?
This ain't gonna be good.
Most of the time, it's just good positioning.
Reloading!
Not losing as much health as possible. Another thing I'll mention is you never want to be afraid of hordes. Do not be afraid of zombies, ever. Just don't let them...
Get up, get up!
Don't let them get advantage on you.
It's open, go!
Okay, when this opens, I always throw the bile farther.
Incoming.
Why? That gives you more time. Hunter is the worst thing you can get here. This is just awful.
We can get into this.
If there's a witch there, you want to shoot her before you close the door. The thing about witches is, this is a tactic you can use to get rid of them. If you're playing a really shit custom, where you have no option to deal with the witch, it's expert realism, somebody's gonna be a forced death. In that situation, and like you don't have a shotgun, you don't have a Molotov, okay? In that situation, you can shoot the witch, adrenaline, or burn her. Burn her usually does slow her down quite a bit, okay? There is a rare chance she'll do something called turboing, which she'll get a speed up, but that usually doesn't happen. That's like a bug. However, if you run back to the safe room and close the door, she will not follow you. She will go away. Watch what happens now that the door is closed. That means she's running away. This is the sound she makes when she's running away after killing somebody. Except she can't get to you, so the game thinks, okay, I've killed somebody. She's running away. She'll disappear eventually.
I need every one of you inside now.
Now, this event is extremely hard with the pipe bomb. It's doable, but if you don't want to spend the next hour doing this map, I suggest you bring a bile and don't use it in previous levels. The thing I'm trying to get home to everybody with the bile is, honestly, it is the best thing in the entire game. Minus the Magnum. I'll do a whole campaign after this to just show how I play. But the reality is the bile is the most valuable throwable in the entire game. Part of what makes you good at this game is analyzing situations and handling them correctly. Gauging a situation. Being aware of your surroundings. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't let the game overwhelm you. Don't give them a chance. Push the zombies. If you've got a horde, push them. Kill them. Shove them. Don't let them encroach on you. Because that only just leads to disaster. If there's a tank, don't let him corner you. And obviously, there's going to be different strategies for every map. And part of learning this game is going to require... And look, I can't show you everything. That's the honest truth. Most guides will not tell you this. But you have to play the game and gain some experience for yourself. I can't just translate to you... Oh, I know this spawns here. If I were to tell you where every single item were to spawn in this game, we would be here 7 hours. I don't have that kind of editing power in me to do all of that. So, I will say that when you see an item spawn, take note of it. If you see a defib spawn somewhere, there's a chance that that could end up being a med kit. If you see pills somewhere, there's a chance that on restart it'll be an adrenaline shot. If you're doing a running event, always bring an adrenaline shot. If you want to pick up survivors faster, use an adrenaline shot. If you're doing a gauntlet or horde rush, adrenaline shot. If you're wanting to just do a holdout, pills are probably better. If you are, I mean, it depends. It depends. It depends on analyzing the situation, okay? Also, you should note that if you see on a lot of the original maps, if you see a location where a tank can spawn, there is a good chance that on different RNG circumstances, that could be a witch instead. So keep that in mind. If you see a witch spawn, if you were to restart, there's a chance that is a tank spawn. Now, normally on map 1, there's not a tank. Usually. On, you know, non-DLC maps like the Sacrifice or the Passing, like No Mercy, Dead Center. Okay, with No Mercy, there are very rare circumstances, especially more so on the old version of Left 4 Dead 1, the original game, where you can see a tank on map 1, okay? And it can be very rare in this game. I haven't seen it in a very long time, but there's a good chance it can happen. Well, there's a chance, I'll say, as far as I'm aware. So, I would also mention that. Obviously, depending on your situation, if you're trying to hold in a corner, a Molotov can be your best friend. But if you're going into map 2 of any map or custom or any campaign you haven't ever done, it's generally a good rule of thumb to assume there's going to be a tank and a witch inside that custom campaign, regardless of the level. You always, 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 always want to account for that being a possibility. If you do not, you're going to run into a tank and you're not going to have a Molotov. Or a bile, or, you know, you're going to do a horde event and you got to run and you don't have a bile or an adrenaline shot. Again, it's one of those things that are going to come with time and experience. You're going to build up this knowledge of, okay, this item can spawn here, this event works like this spot doesn't work, that spot doesn't work, I can be seen by a hunter here, this doesn't work, and you kind of formulate strategy on those circumstances. But a large part of the game is just paying attention to what is going on. I've played with tons of people back in the day who the only reason why they were not good players were because they just do not pay attention to what is going on. If you're getting slapped by a zombie, kill the zombies behind you. If if your buddies are running, if you're playing with friends and your buddies are running ahead all by themselves, there's a chance they'll get smoked. Don't run ahead. If, you're in the middle of a holdout event, don't go across the map to go shopping for some pills. That should have been done before the event was started. Now, the AI in this game will do that. It's frustrating. But, I hope everybody gets what I'm saying with that kind of stuff. Now, is there anything else I want to say? We'll talk about the weapons, okay? Let's go into survival mode briefly. And I'll talk about some of the weapons at the gun shop. Just to talk about weapon choice and whatnot, okay? And some of the things that you might want to know. There is one more thing we can talk about with the witch. But we'll show that in a minute.
Nothing to see.
Kit.
No health kit here.
So, this is
Guns
the
right
AK.
here.
Alright. It's using an AKM skin. But, in my opinion, there's... Okay, I'll start with the SMGs. I'll start in order, okay? This is the Uzi. And this is the silenced Uzi. Okay?
Ellis, damn it, you shot me.
I don't know
I'll follow
how.
you.
But, okay, so let's talk about the differences between these two, okay? The Uzi is, I think, better with bullet penetration, shooting zombies through walls. However, this silenced Uzi does more damage.
Yeah, whatever.
This does, or Mac 10, silenced Mac 10, it does more damage.
Laser sights here.
Same with these two shotguns. One does, well, kind of. One does more damage. One has better, air quote, accuracy. So the Chrome has, I believe, better accuracy, but the pump does more damage. Pistols are just pistols. If you go down with the pistols,
Laser sights right here.
they're not bad. Pistols are not bad. I've done a complete playthrough of the harder difficulties with single pistol only. It's possible on Expert. Okay? However, you know, Magnum is probably the best weapon in the entire game. Okay? If the bile is the best throwable, the Magnum is the best weapon in the game. Why do I think that? Well, first of all, it's a one-shot kill in almost every circumstances on every kind of common. Especially if you're playing Expert Realism. Probably the best gun in the game. If you go down, you have a one-shot kill on zombies, and it does very good damage if you get headshots on special infected. Even if they're not headshots, it does a lot of damage. If you're
We
down
need to get going.
and everyone else is weak,
Weapons over here.
you gotta kill shit while they pick you up. Having that one-hit kill at your disposal can't be you can't give it enough credit for how powerful that is. I mean, even with like a melee weapon, for instance, melee weapons. Unless you're doing like a really obnoxious run event, I'll put it this way. There are no maps in the base game that I would say you need to have a melee weapon for. Unless it's like an absurd custom run event, then maybe you'd pick up the chainsaw. But I can't see any argument why you'd really ever want to use melee over a Magnum. It's just better. People would say, oh, well, you get unlimited melee and shove. Okay, couple things. First of all, the hit detection with melee in this game is kind of bad. With the melee weapons. Sometimes you'll slash in a zombie and they don't die. Hit detection with melee is not worth it. Some weapons have better hit detection than others, and then one of the more recent updates did help it, but it's still unreliable, I would say. The infinite melee thing is a crutch for not understanding when you should get a shove out. Okay? Shoving zombies and getting that timing down is really important. This isn't Left 4 Dead 1 where you can infinitely spam it. Okay? That was nice back in the day.
Lead on.
But the reality of it is that if there are 5 zombies in front of you, don't just melee one, run up to them, and you'll get the group of them. You've got to pay attention to when you're doing the melees, and when you want to switch to your Magnum to clear. Honestly, imagine I'm in a corner here, and there's a bunch of zombies, and I'm like juggling, meleeing, pop 3 shots, get them, shoot some, try and wait a second to get the perfect timing to get back a shove. 1 minute. Had to clear my nose. That's one of the instances that one of the things that you should also practice is melee timing. Obviously not just for jockeys and hunters and other special infected, but you know, you get what I'm saying. I hope. Now,
Weapons.
unfortunately, I'm a little jaded with the hunting rifle. This thing is everywhere in custom campaigns. I don't really like using it. It's one of those instances where I always feel like I always run out of ammo with this thing. I don't like this weapon, but apparently it can stun witches. I've never got it to work, but it's a stupid strat anyway when you can crown a witch or burn her. There's no reason to be doing that.
Hey, some guns here.
I would say that if you're playing regular campaign and your aim is God tier, this is the best weapon in the game. In terms of if you have good accuracy. On Expert Realism, this is one of the worst because it doesn't one-hit kill zombies, unlike the Magnum. But a Magnum sniper combo is really busted on just regular Expert. If you have good aim. If you don't, and you're like me, you probably like using shotguns
Shotgun.
or an AK where, okay, you don't hit every shot, but you can kind of like, you know, do some shit like that. Okay? Obviously, ammo totals might be different. I think this actually does give me 10 less ammo. I think it's 40 on the AK normally, but I think that might be the only change. But whatever. For this, I'm just testing this out. It's not like this matters too much. But another thing I'll point out.
Let's roll.
Put on God mode for this. And then we're gonna kill the rest of the survivors. Okay. 9. Kill. I'm Ellis. 2. Okay, I don't know why these commands don't work.
You're shooting me again.
Okay, we're gonna be here for a while.
Hell of a go, bro.
Oh, baby girl. Goodbye.
Hold on, I have another solution. Hold on. I have another solution. Who are we looking for? You wanna fall? Why aren't they falling? Okay, that's kind of bad. Shit. Okay, I know what I'll do. Hold on. I'll put on fly or no clip. Check this out. They should teleport to me and eventually fall and die. We get too far.
Anyone?
And then I'll do warp to me. Nick. There we go. And coach. Okay. Fly no clip. No clip me. Okay. Now let me make sure I have God mode on. Okay, let's have it on. And then let me show you a thing with dealing with smoker again. Okay, 5. Whenever you see a smoker pulling, crouch and shoot at him. Obviously, you have better aim crouching, but I'm trying to get an instance where I get pulled.
Smoker.
Shoot the tongue! Shoot the tongue! Smoker's got me!
Whenever you're smoked, you want to crouch and shoot the smoker tongue, okay?
Smoker!
Because a lot of the times you can end up killing him. My aim's just dog shit today. So I'm not going to show this anymore. But if you get pulled, there are a lot of circumstances where if your aim is on point, you can burst fire and kill the smoker to get the damage needed to kill them before you get fully pulled. Like, I hope that makes sense. Next, I'll talk about this in regards to a witch. We spawn a witch in the shop. Okay, that's fine. Okay, next what I'm gonna do is gonna bring back a survivor. And we want respawn. And let's just get whatever.
Hey, do you hear that
coach.
crying?
Whoa.
Okay. Good enough. Okay, now we want to give ourselves fire ammo.
Witch.
Cool.
Earn 7 incendiary box. Okay. Hold on. Shit. Okay, he got it. Okay, now watch this. There's something dangerous about incendiary ammo that a lot of people don't realize, that it can actually be used to your advantage. First of all, you cannot crown with explosive ammo or incendiary ammo on expert realism. In fact, you can't crown on expert realism at all. Don't try it. You'll just die. However, let me show you a trick. Okay, let me reload. I don't have fire ammo anymore. I'm going to shoot the witch. Watch this. And you'll see she's going to go for him now. Why did this happen? Whenever you burn a witch, that's like another startle. And when Coach shot her, he essentially startled the witch again, which shifted the focus from me to him. So you'll see he'll die here. And she's gonna just leave me alone, even if she had the health. Survival uses normals or advanced difficulty. I don't remember what it uses, but it's the same thing, right? It's normal and advanced is about the same. I'll talk about explosive ammo. I'll say this, a couple things. If you see fire ammo box or incendiary ammo box, there's an RNG chance that laser sight will spawn there too. That means that's a location that stuff can spawn. Another thing is, even on PC, the laser sight, I have a mod that changes the color. But even though it's not really that helpful for me, if the AI pick it up, I tend to find that they're more likely to have better consistent aim. So maybe their AI gets an upgrade bump up with their aim botting, I guess? I don't know. Let me see. What else can we talk about? I guess I'll talk about situations and all the other tier 2s while we're here. So, M16 isn't bad, okay? The M16 is just generically good. First of all, I don't think even the SCAR is bad. Obviously, the burst sucks. But if you're one of those people that are like super obsessed with, oh, this gun's meta, you want the meta guns, I would take the AK or a shotgun. Depending on what you want. If you're playing a custom map, you probably want to play shotgun because of all the running events you're going to have to do. Good for clearing, good for crowning. You don't know what to expect, it's good. This gun has better accuracy. This gun does more damage. If you have godlike aim, then you could pick this. If you're playing expert realism, I would take this or a shotgun. However, I will say, though, if you're out of ammo, you don't want to be like, I'm just going to stick with this weapon, I'm not going to pick up another weapon. Look, it doesn't really matter. If you need ammo, just take the tier 1. It isn't that big of a problem. It isn't. These guns are not that bad. One more thing. Let's say I went down 2 times. This is another thing I see. Oh my god, I need to save my medkit until I'm black and white. What am I going to do? Look, if you're playing a custom map or a map you've never played before, I can understand that idea. That's honestly not terrible, okay? However, 90% of the time, you need to look at it like this. The longer you stay in the level, the more likely it is you're going to die. You don't want to be spending too long in a level, okay? I mean, really, that's just really it. I mean, if you're in a level for too long, you gotta cut down that time. Because the more damage you're accumulating over time, like, let's say we got to this point, right? We did all the, I mean, this is normally, like, I don't know.
Well, Coach,
60% through the level of map 2 of Dead Center. If you need help, just heal. You don't want to slow everything down. It really doesn't matter that much to just heal whenever you need to heal, okay? Now, obviously, again, if you've never played insert map before, or, you know, a campaign, like a custom, yeah, I think it's reasonable to save it. But once you get used to the game enough, you're not going to really need to save your med kit every single time for black and white. Just heal. The speed, I just think it's equally as valuable just to get back to full speed, honestly. Another thing I'll mention, we'll talk about speed here. If you're at, I think it's below 5 health, 5 or below, if you're 1 health and you're low health, if you're 1 health, crouching will actually make you go faster. So if you really are in a bad situation and you need to go faster, crouching and walking will make you go faster when you're at 1 health. Is there anything else with regards to that I'll mention? If you see a locker nearby, that means you have unlimited supplies in like a foot locker. That's in the passing campaign, or some customs use it. Take advantage of that stuff. Just get to full 100 health, and just grab something else. And you can always come back to it. I mean, yeah, it's temporary health, but, you know, some people I'll see don't even know that you can do that. What else? What else? Some people can B-hop. I would say this. If you want to be good at this game genuinely, I wouldn't worry about B-hopping and getting to areas you shouldn't be getting to. Like, you might see videos on YouTube that are like, oh, well, you can gain momentum and then jump on this car and then get up here, and then you can completely make the horde not be able to reach you. It's like, look, you can do that, but are you really learning how to play the game properly? That's not teaching you anything. That's not fun. If you take away the challenge from the game, what's the point in playing the difficulty? I want to encourage people how to actually beat the game, to play the game. Okay? So, yes, you could. You're basically cheating yourself on skill, learning. You know, you're not learning anything. You're just learning how. Well, you are learning, but you're learning how to rob yourself of learning the game properly. I would not recommend anybody to be doing any of that, personally. There are god spots where you can sit, like, I don't know, pretend that you're a horde, and oh my god, I stand here. The zombies can't path to me. The tank dies, and, like, those spots exist. There are some circumstances that I would also say, okay, it's not that big of a deal to use them if, like, a custom map is really unfair and untested. Again, you know, but, you know, bunny hopping is not something you should be doing, in my opinion, when you play this game. And a lot of people that do it use a script and cheats to do it anyway, which, no, I'm not going to provide a link to that because I don't want to encourage cheating in this game. The Versus community has a big problem with cheating as it is. With that specific problem. What else? Okay, I guess I could talk about doors for a second. Okay? With doors. Let's say there's a horde on the outside here. On any level. This is a door. And you're low health. You're at like 30 health. There's a horde coming after you. And you have to hold in a room. Okay? What I normally do is I create a hole through a door. And I make sure that I don't let the zombies break this door. A door is a great asset to you. So, if you see zombies pushing to break the door, melee them. Shoot them. Melee them. Because that door is a barrier between you and the zombies. Now, you don't want to be too close because they can hit you through the door. But if you're like about this distance, I see you, shoot, shoot, melee, back up, shoot, 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 melee, smoker, crouch, get into a corner where he can't, you know, get you, but you can still melee the door, like here. That's the kind of shit you need to take into account. Oh, jockey. Boom, boom, boom. Shove. Watch the smoker. You get the point. So doors can be pretty great assets to you. I haven't really talked about the gas canisters that are basically Molotovs that you can shoot. They can be pretty useful if you're doing a holdout event. Very helpful. But that's all that really needs to be said about them. They're just there. I will say, if you're playing a map like Coldstream, and we can change maps now because I pretty much showed everything here that I wanted to. Let's go into campaign here. Going into Coldstream. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to boot up Coldstream here. So, tanks, you got to also be mindful about where tanks are in regards to burning them. Because now, in that situation, I would not suggest just, okay, I don't have a, well, if they're in the water and they're going to unlight themselves, why don't I use the bile? Do not do that. Do not do this. I'm telling you from experience, do not do this.
Shit. This place is burning up.
A lot of the times,
Man, I don't know which.
honestly, you don't even need a Molotov for a tank. Like,
Way to go.
There's a
let me
military
turn off
base
God
just
mode.
south of here.
Let's give
Last I
give
heard,
weapons.
They were still evacuating.
Weapons up. Let's go.
Hold on. It's gonna take me a minute, I'm sorry. And then coach. Usually takes a shotgun. Okay, I already got a gun. What do you got? Okay, good enough. Now. Okay, let's make sure we give him myself a Molotov. Because I do want to show, if people don't know that, the tank can unlight himself. I will show it. Now let's get a tank here. Let's kill some of the zombies. Let me make sure I have God mode off. Let's get rid of it. I want a decent amount of space here. There are zombies. What I said earlier. Also, tap firing assault rifles for better accuracy is recommended. You don't need to be just holding down the button like this. Okay? Tap firing is perfectly fine, like this. You're just wasting unnecessary ammo. People in real life don't just usually let a fully automatic gun like that just run like that. Okay? They tap fire it. Usually. Especially if you're dealing with shit like special effects. Again, hear the sounds that they make. There's a boomer and a spitter. The spitter's probably over here somewhere. Okay. Now let's spawn a tank. Okay, there's a horde. Let's hold on. Let me just get rid of that, okay? Okay, we're gonna spawn a tank. Gonna light this on fire, and you're gonna see that the water will unlight him. He's trying to go around it. Okay, so back up. I don't know if this area can unlight him, actually. Kind of hoping it does. Again, mind the positioning. Okay, right here should be a good spot. Okay, I'm backing up into a corner, not great. Okay, this spot doesn't work.
Got it.
But, this is kind of a weird spot, but if tanks stand in water, they can unlight themselves from the Molotov. No! But as you can see, this is a problem with the game. It's not helping with getting smoked. That's just bad AI. It's always been a problem.
Cover me while I heal.
Okay, we're gonna spawn
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
another tank.
Hey! Shoot the tank! Shoot the tank!
Well, again, bad situation.
Ready for this?
I'm not going to get... So, and this is a very rare thing that can happen. If you're getting smoked on weird geometry, and in a couple seconds the smoker does not start damaging you, you will eventually be freed. Take a look. I will eventually be let go. Okay, see how he's smashing him? Extra damage. The left. Never assume that he's not aiming at you. Always assume he's aiming at you. And just like that, almost... There. Don't be afraid of the tank, is what I'm saying. Don't. Just don't. There's no reason to be afraid of it. Don't let him corner you. Know how to play around him, and you'll be fine. Perfectly fine.
You are welcome.
My aim's kind of bad. There's like an invisible wall there. But, okay, there's that. Okay, there's something else we can show. We'll change the map again really quick. I'm trying to cover a lot of everything. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm trying to cover as much as I can before I just do a regular No Mercy campaign, so everybody can see everything in action. But let me think here. So let's see. What's a good map to show this? What I want to show. Okay, we'll do map. Usually it's good to do this on map 2, so we'll do map 2 passing. Okay. We're just gonna pick any character. Doesn't really matter. So, I want to kind of circle back to the witch. This is the last thing I'll probably touch on with Special Infected, honestly. Oh, no, there is one more thing, actually. I did remember with the spitter. There's one thing I can talk about with the spitter. Okay. We're going to put on God mode. We don't need to, actually. I'm not going to do that. There's no point. I will kill the other survivors, though.
If anybody sees any hand sanitizer, let me know.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, ha ha ha. A little bit more hand sanitizer and we wouldn't be in this mess.
Oh, you are gonna love the
Okay,
Under
don't...
the what now?
Oh my god, that was so funny. Okay. I just don't want them getting... When you want to kill... Okay, this is something I want to talk about. I'll talk about this in a second once we get this done. Okay. Kill zombies. Okay. We want to get up at least up here. Okay, we want to shoot, get a witch here. Infected. Spawn infected. Witch.
See that bitch?
So, this is a trick I was talking about earlier within regards to running into the safe room. Okay, alerted, safe room. And she's running away. We're safe. So I wanted to showcase that, to show that if there's an early witch, just run back to the safe room. Just shoot or run. If you don't have the resources to deal with her. Not a big deal. Now, we're gonna, hold on. We're gonna go do one more campaign, and now we'll talk about the survivors and respawning. This is very important if you're playing a custom map. We're going to do... We'll just do Dead Center, Expert, whatever. Okay. We're gonna kill 2 of the survivors, and then... Well, okay. You know what? It's fine. Hold on. I know how I'll do this. We're not going to have to change anything. It'll be fine. Check this out. I am using a mod to make this chopper quieter, by the way, because it's extremely loud in the base game.
Come back! Come back! Oh, he ain't coming back.
Okay,
Looked like he was
so...
heading to the mall across town.
Then so am I. Grab a weapon, let's go. I think the goddamn building's on fire.
Hold on.
But if we stay together and keep our heads, we can get out of this.
Man.
Yeah, sure. Also one
I'm
man
down.
My bad.
Okay.
I owe you one.
That's okay. Goodbye, Coach.
We're gonna go through these
Not
med
much
kits,
to
okay?
say, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye. Shit. You gotta quit moving so I can heal you.
Let's say you're doing a really hard campaign, okay?
I'm down.
My bad.
Shell's such a bitch. Okay, he's gonna heal.
Much obliged.
No problem, shorty.
We want him to be really low.
Man, let me show you. I'm down.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Okay, so he's on bleed out
No
health.
problem, shorty.
Okay, let's say we're going near the end of the safe room, okay? I'm gonna activate God mode. We're gonna do no clip on Ellis and me. And then I'm also gonna give God mode to him, just to get to the safe room here. Okay, and now we're going to go to the safe room.
God, I'm all torn up.
And then we want to do survivor, no clip, 2, all. Okay, so, and then we're gonna warp him.
This room looks safe. Let's get in.
Okay, I thought I got rid of his no clip. Okay, so let's say you get to the end, okay? Get rid of God mode
Hey,
on
I
him.
think we should close that door.
That loogie dude.
It's fine. I wanted him to not, because he can, well, he'll die eventually. He's on fire. Alright, let's say we had a hard level. We don't know what's going to happen next level. And you knew about this feature. If you kill a survivor and they respawn, they usually come back at the next level with 50 health. On some maps, they can come back with full health if it's the start of a finale, or some weird maps like there are some weird maps where they can also get 100 health. That's not on the finale. But let's say you're on a really hard custom, you get to the safe room. Keep this in mind. If you shut that door, the next level loads, they're going to load with the health they had when they were in the safe room. Ellis here is on like 2 health on bleed out. He's already been downed once. So, if I kill him and then shut the door, they're all going to respawn with 50 health permanent. They're not going to use their med kits as soon as they spawn in, because that's the threshold. Around there. And you get maximum benefit from that. The only time you might want to not kill a survivor in a safe room for a next level, again, I'm not saying to do this in co-op, I'm saying solo. I'm sure your friends might have issue with you just gunning them down, unless you ask. But the only time this might not be helpful is some characters will pick up the Magnum. If you kill a survivor or a survivor dies, they don't drop their Magnum. They lose that. So it's a thing where it's like, okay, do we have the resources? Do I want to keep him alive? Do I want to sacrifice a med kit for him to keep his Magnum? Those are things you got to consider. But you'll see when I disable.
think we should keep that door closed.
I'm down.
I don't know why he's not dying. You'll see that when we get to the next level, you'll see what their health's at. I hope this guide has been helping people because I don't really see a ton of guides on YouTube. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I hope this is at least helping to some degree. Okay. So you see they're back at 50 health. They're picking up the med kits, and he's doing the shuffle there. He's kind of being
There's
an
a gun
idiot.
store on the way to the mall. What do you say we pay it a visit?
I guess living here is finally.
You
paying
could also
off.
try pushing the survivors into the near the med kit for them to pick it up. But there's that. There's one last thing I want to talk about, okay? Before we get into playing the campaign proper. We're gonna do gonna kill the survivors. 9. Kill player. For some reason, it just doesn't kill the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors. I don't know why this happened.
I'm down!
Okay, God. This was a mistake.
Survivor. Okay, next we want to get a spitter here. Okay? So with the spitter is after you kill the spitter, there'll be a pool of spit, right? And a lot of people get kind of annoyed that it takes a long time for it to clear up. However, if you pay attention to the sizzling in the spit, you can tell when you can actually walk on it earlier than you would think. So watch what I do. Okay, spit. See how it's bubbling? Watch when it turns it. Look. Right there, no longer bubbling. You can walk in it. So let's watch that again. She wanted out. Okay, see, right here. No acid. And walk into it. There's another thing you can do as well. It should be of note. Yeah, let's say there's a spitter, and you're in a small room and you don't want to get spit on, and there's something you can jump on. Jumping on stuff can help you avoid getting spit on. Sometimes. So let's see here. Watch this. Normally I'm in range, and I'm not getting spit on. Not getting burned. Some surfaces will help, some won't. Okay. That's like the last thing I wanted to show in regards to special infected. We've talked about throwables, we've talked about doors. There is one more trick I can show with ladders, which is pretty helpful. But I'll show that off when we play the campaign. So we're just going to do a regular No Mercy campaign on Expert. And we're just going to use everything that we know and just watch how I play. The only thing I'm going to explain is the ladder trick. And maybe some of the strategies I use for No Mercy. But other than that, let's get to actually playing. Let's apply these tools that we've learned. I hope this guide really does help somebody out there. I really do.
We can take the subway tunnels to the hospital.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Well, I guess we're going to the hospital.
Also, should be noted, flashlight disturbs the witch and makes her angrier, so if you're running by her, you might want to turn it off. Or going up to crown her, even. Sometimes shot can spawn here. Pills.
Grabbing some pills.
Reloading.
What is this? Nothing? Charger's likely below. Okay, horde. Probably gonna be from behind.
Reloading!
Yeah, okay, I was wondering if the director was fucked up or something. Yep. So again, pay attention to your melees. Okay, they're coming from behind too. Charger is below. Okay, Charger broke that hole in the wall. Okay, no, he's above. Alright. Okay, here, Boomer. Maybe he's hiding behind the wall there. Smoker. Okay. Kind of got a little bit too greedy there, pushing that, but... Okay, Boomers are likely to drop from above. Yeah, up there.
Killed it.
Good shot.
The alarm cars, in case you're very new, don't shoot them because they summon zombies. The lights will be
The
flashing.
station's just up the
Weapons
street.
here.
That car right there is an alarm car.
This way, people.
I'm not gonna bother.
Don't shoot that car.
Well, you can see. I'm gonna show this as an example.
Fire in the hole. Damn it!
Good example of this. We're running.
Hey, help!
She's slow. Gonna just run.
No! Come on, guys. I need some help.
And she's dead. So again. Even if you're, you know, you don't feel like crowning, you can still just burn.
There it is.
Under!
Whenever you get jumped at by a hunter and he misses, probably best to just back up so you don't get that bullshit scratch that they do when you shove them.
Everyone inside!
I am playing kind of rusty though.
Lock the door, man.
Whew.
I'm gonna get some music playing. Been going for 2 hours. Whatever. Let me make sure OBS is still... Okay, good. You can also jump on top of a zombie's head when they're climbing, which is effectively like a special ladder, and you can basically kill them. If you jump on top of a zombie's head, it kills them.
Reloaded.
We'll talk about ladders more when we get to the proper one.
Jockey!
Make sure I shot the hunter
Hunter on Zoe.
before I got fully pulled by the smoker, so the hunter would have to back up and need to do the leap backward.
Red line north is the way.
Reloading.
Don't know if I can get this.
Reloading. Reloading.
Forward somewhere. Smoker or Boomer's gonna be coming around here. Almost
Guess I'll try this
guaranteed.
rifle.
Watch it. Boomer in the vicinity. Boomer!
Okay, we need to clear for tank. This is a spot where tank can spawn. Hear him? You heard that? That's a tank. Triggered him. Need back up. There's that one meme zombie.
Weapons here!
Alright, I don't know. Guess there was a Magnum there, but...
Here, take this. Thanks, dude.
Okay, position yourself. We need to run back. Okay, he's gonna go down because he's dumb. Okay, never mind. He's better at mind games than Tank is. Again, it's all about positioning. Watch what they're doing. Move in accordance to what... Okay, he's gonna go down. You can tell I'm hitting him because of the sounds he's making. Yeah, I moved in front of me. Okay, he's gonna do, I don't know what you'd call that. He'd show off for getting the hit.
Got him!
Hang on, I'm here. Relax, I got you.
And that's it.
Yeah, gotta move.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Definitely had to be a Magnum here. Oh well. You an expert? Here we are.
Weapons here.
Okay, Horde. Whenever it charges in your face, you seriously do not want to run. I would much rather take a punch from him than take a charge. And get pulled away from the survivors. And gamble whether or not they're going to save me.
Reloading.
My aim's kind of horrid, but whatever. A lot of zombies here. There's still a chance we get a witch spawn, so... Gotta keep that in mind. Hey, good. Close the door, don't want zombies to just run through. You never know when you're going to be going through here. Now, if you're someone who's scared of explosive ammo, you don't have to pick it up, but in the hands of the AI, it's perfectly fine. So, even if you don't want to use it yourself, just set it down so the AI can use it. They're not going to friendly fire damage you, so... Keep that in mind as well. Okay, so we're at our event here, our holdout. So I'm going to show the strat I use for this. Is that not a Magnum?
Weapons over here!
It's not, okay. There we go. We're gonna hold in this respawn closet here. If you know something's a respawn closet, I would highly recommend you don't open it. Unless it's this one, because this is where I hold out.
Reloading.
So the zombie was like through here. My aim, holy crap.
Molotov's over here.
The gas cans in here you don't want to shoot. Be careful. Although sometimes the AI even shoot it, so. Gotta
Reloading.
be careful.
Better grab it.
See how they're shooting near it? Kinda iffy. Okay, good. Okay, next what we're gonna want to do is this is something that's good for scavenge. If you just throw a can, look how far it goes. Not bad, right? But watch this. If you shove when you throw it at the right time, watch this. It can go a little bit farther. So, about here.
I really think we should keep moving.
I don't know. I mean, it's about the same, but it can go farther doing it this way, so. It'll roll, is the thing. It'll roll. Whereas if you just throw it like that, it doesn't always roll. That's what makes it go farther. That added roll is what makes it go farther. So, it's not like, you know, it's not that much better, but I don't know. Just something to point out. So for this event, I like to put one gas can here, one gas can here,
Well,
and I don't have to do more of this, but whatever. Now we're gonna go start the button. Gonna do the thing where I jump back and jump, or hold back and activate it. Watch the right. Special infected love to spawn. Shoot this. Back up. Shoot this. A little bit too close to the sun there. So we need to be careful. I'm gonna push up to the left here in case we get spit on. Charger. Get up here. Then we're gonna use the pipe bomb. Now watch this way for specials. I mean, I usually go further back here, like over here. But, I mean, you can do whatever you want, because it's almost over. But that's it. I mean, it's over. Grab your ammo.
Smoker right around here.
Smoker likely on the staircase. Okay, on the side here. Boomer, yep. Hunter up there.
Nice one.
Time to start
There we
some
go.
fires. Reloading.
Okay, so you could jump out here on top of the bags there. However, I'll show you why you don't want to do that. The AI rarely do what Bill does. They'll mostly go around. They're going to run into the witch, basically. Watch. They're going to run. They have to run all the way around. Bill just thinks outside the box. Not the normal way they handle that. Okay, witch is right there. We're going to run over here. Charger!
Reloading.
Okay, witch killed him, whatever. We're at the end.
Real fast. There's a safe house ahead.
Lock the safe room, spawns, and we're good. That's it. That's the level.
Get inside.
I don't know why Lewis decided to be really stupid.
Oh my god. We made that. Can you believe it?
There will be a ladder in this level that we can talk about. Quick ladder, going up a ladder. And how to handle climbing a ladder that can be kind of cancerous. These types of ladders exist in custom campaigns all the time, but you'll see what I mean toward the end of the level. Okay, hold on. Now sometimes on this level there can be a survivor called the Fallen Survivor. It's a zombie that has fallen. And they can have loot that can drop.
Weapons here.
They have a ton of health, so either you want to melee them, can insta-kill them usually, or one or two Magnum shots will kill them. We got tank RNG here. So, there's a couple things we can try. First, we can try and see if we can't shoot him through here. Not likely. So in this situation, a lot of people will tell you just run all the way back to the safe room. Blow this up, go up there, go back to the safe room. You don't need to do that. At all. It's unnecessary. You'll see what I mean. So for this event, we're just going to do it like normal.
Get on the left.
And you're going to see it's not that hard. I will say we are not going to push up because we don't know where the tank is. We don't want a horde and a tank. Just shoot that. Gonna back up. Do not throw your Molotov here because it will hit an invisible wall. Be warned. I'm gonna just hold this event here. Again, remember, Magnum one shot. When you see a special though, like this, you want to bust out the big weapons. Zombies are like, whatever. Again, this is a modded Magnum. It just looks different, but it does the same damage. It doesn't have a script. Okay, see how they're pushing up here? Not really great. I gotta push. If I don't, then we're letting them get too close. Kind of bad, but whatever, right? Okay, we're done. Now we gotta watch out for Jockey and Smoker right here. Behind, probably above.
That doesn't look right.
If not, whatever. Meleeing zombies from behind usually is a one-hit kill. Still looking for tank. Okay, it's warehouse tank. Okay, so in this instance, there's a witch here or tank here. You want to open this if there's a tank so you can fight out here, which you want to run back to the safe room. Again, near the zombies. We don't know where the tank is. probably around that corner.
This way. Fire in the
Okay,
hole.
right there. Gonna run. Fight outside. Back up. Okay, he made a stupid mistake by running into him. Okay, he's going for the... Yep, okay. See, like, even in a situation like that, it's like,
You
whatever,
okay?
right?
I'm okay.
Not a big deal.
I got you.
That's where I owe you.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, so with ladders. This is hard to describe, so just watch what I do. You see what I did there? Watch how fast I go just looking at it normally. Okay, now watch it when I do this.
You take the lead.
If you look downward when holding, like if you hold down, you're going up by looking down. Like, does that make sense? Like, you see how I'm doing that? But if I keep the momentum of running forward and then turning, then I can go up ladders quicker. So that's the ladder thing.
Ammo here.
Charger is most likely down here. Jockey will come around the corner any second, most likely. Okay, Jockey's gonna push in.
Reloading.
Like I say, if you played this game enough, you start to understand how it works. I just didn't predict. I was gonna say protect and predict. I just didn't predict the location he was gonna come from. So let's see if we can't find a bile.
Grenades here.
Yes, very good for next level. So we don't have a tank that'll ever show up again here, which is nice. Still can get witch. That's the survivor. As you can see, he has a med kit. See if we can't get the AI to pick it up. Francis will stop being a dumbass. Nice. Aim is so bad right now. Also, peek around the corners. Don't, like, just, you know, put your whole self there. Like, be smart with your corner peeks. Okay, I hate this room. There's always a ton of zombies in here. That was a respawn closet. I don't really care. I always slow clear this room usually. There's one thing I want to... I didn't even see him there. There's one thing I want to show off with this room. Particular. There are two ways you can go here.
Molotovs
Depending on the RNG, if you have a tank that's down here, you never ever want to go down here. If you've got a tank and you hear him, you always want to go down this one. Why? Because usually the tank isn't right here. You have time to react to it. If you fall down that other hole, he's almost always standing right there looking right at you. And then you have a really hard time not taking damage and going down because of that. So, be mindful of that.
Reloading.
I'm gonna get a horde soon. It's about time. Hear it, yep.
Ammo here. I'm reloading.
smoker. They'll deal with that. Alright.
Reloading.
Okay, so we got a witch here. Not great. Gonna have to go the long way. Flashlight off. I mean, I could run right past her, but I don't want the AI to die, so we're gonna have to go the long way.
Piss off the witch.
Okay, good. I didn't. So with this ladder is fucking awful. Because almost every instance of this ladder, you're going to climb up and instantly get jumped by 50 zombies. Just watch where I run here. Yep, zombies. Tons of them. You're gonna get cornered, you're probably gonna go down. You have a Magnum, just worry about them not taking damage. Like I said, the way I rationalize it is I would always much rather myself take the damage than them. But we're at the end anyway, so it doesn't matter. These ladders are so fucking awful. I hate them. There's also a med kit over here.
There's a safe house in the hospital. Oh, bullshit.
I've been paying attention. Alright, we're just gonna go inside.
Guys, get inside!
Bill, please, man.
Killer.
Alright, we got 2 levels to go. If we die on the finale, I'm not going to probably finish it because this recording has gone on long enough, but sometimes the finale can kind of be troll because the AI are dumb, so let's hope they just comply this time around. You do want to clear here for tank.
Look over here.
Need to do that.
Someone's gonna need these.
If we do this, we almost always get early for it, though, so. Couple left. Good jockey, too.
Grenades here.
Were they saving people or killing them?
Okay, we don't need to go down here. No reason. Okay, here, tank. Likely above.
Smoker!
Make sure we clear out these zombies. It is 100% a tank. Make sure we're good here. Okay.
Go!
Not good. Didn't hear him.
I'm down.
That was a weird angle. See? What went wrong there? Okay, so, why did I die there? Let's analyze. First of all, I assumed he was in the next room. I was cocky. I wasn't paying attention. That's why I died there. And the tank focused killing me, which is sometimes what he'll do. That's not proper play, and I died for it. Don't do what I did. Wasn't really smart thinking. Gonna be a little bit quicker here.
Reloading.
No witch camping right there.
Reloading.
Gonna be a tad bit quicker though, but. happens. Thing is, dying in the campaign is not like the worst thing in the world. It happens. Mistakes happen. Not the end of the world. Although this probably means we're getting tank up elevator.
Let's find an elevator.
Tank, don't move. Don't want to get charged. Okay, witch is usually here. To be quite honest. Again, what did I say? I'm not pushing this because I don't know where the
Thanks
thing
a lot.
is. Run past her.
Don't
Someone's
piss
dying
off
here.
The witch.
Okay, so why'd I do that? There were none ammo. Okay, so that would have been a lot better had I had a shotgun. Why on earth did I in-cap him? Okay. Let me get rid of this music.
Weapons here!
Whenever a witch would attack somebody, it's an insta-kill on expert or expert realism, okay? By in-capping Francis, I buy myself enough time for her to run up, miss a swing, and I can concentrate fire on her head to kill her. So, the reality is, would I rather him take a down or die? I'm obviously going to have him take it down. So, that's why I do that. It's way better with the shotgun. I don't do it often with an AK or anything else. But I did want to show that it can work with that too. Probably should have mentioned it earlier, but there's so much to this game. I don't know. We're going to clear for event. Remember this bile? We're going to use it.
Reloading!
There's ammo up ahead, so don't worry about wasting ammo. If your first time is on expert, playing this map a few times will really teach you a lot about this game. So, I would recommend that you play this map on expert a couple times to get used to the difficulty. Okay, so we're gonna bile, and we're gonna run to that room back there.
Fire in the hole!
Gonna melee around the corner. Okay, we're gonna hold in here. AI's being really stupid though, which is giga unfortunate.
Did you see
I
that?
had to scratch my hand. Okay, backing up. Okay, again, what I said about the door.
I'm reloading.
Okay, there's another bile, which is nice.
Reloading.
Okay, didn't know that. Get on a pop us up here, or back up. There's still another part to this.
Let me heal you up.
Got it.
It's fine.
Boomer! Hey, there's weapons over here.
Alright, cool. We're done here.
Get on the elevator!
To the elevator!
High chance of tank on roof. Since we got the witch here instead.
Even being in a war doesn't prepare you for this. They never stop. They come at you, and they never goddamn stop.
Game over, man! Game over!
What the hell was that? I got you, 6.
I kind of want to hope that I first try the finale, though, because this recording, I think, is like it's like 3 hours long at this point, so... I don't know if I want to edit it out. Like, literally, I wouldn't have to edit anything if my cats were, like, not being problematic, fighting with each other.
We need to find access to the roof.
They're cats being cats. They haven't known each other long. So... gotta separate them. This room is always a good room to hide in back here. Very safe feeling. Chargers can insta-kill you by charging you off the roof, so be careful. There's Hazard wearing zombies. Aren't affected by pipe bombs.
Reloading.
Hey, we did get tanked. Need to back up. I'm stuck. Very bad.
Weapons here.
Old action rifle. Gotta watch the forklift here. Can't fight here.
Weapons here!
Likely gonna take it down here. Okay, good job. Board.
Grenades here! Spitter!
Okay, we're almost at the safe room.
Nailed it!
One more infected up.
Every part of me hurts.
Hunter!
Safe house,
All right,
let's go.
there's a safe room.
Get your asses
Okay, so
in
Lewis is low. So check this out.
I'm down.
This is
Close one.
Not worth him coming back with no health.
That helicopter pilot better be here.
Here,
If
Lewis,
he
go ahead and grab
ain't,
that.
At least we die with a nice view of the city.
All right, for the finale, if you don't want early horde, just rush to the end.
I'm
But
reloading.
you can either take it slow and go in a room and maybe get some kills, fight a horde. This is a trick you can do. But AI usually gets stuck doing this, which is typically why I don't do it. Okay, get to the roof.
Oh, thank God, we're almost out of here.
And you don't want to jump down until they've all gotten up here. Again, AI have been busted.
Smoker, don't let him hang you.
As you can see.
Oh, you look like shit.
This has been a problem. I recently made a video talking about bugs, and this is one of the bugs I bring up. Unfortunately, the pathfinding for ladders has just been broken. It's really bad. You see this? This is
There's the landing pad.
what I'm talking about. So when this happens, I have to do this. Almost every time. I like how he decided to fix himself before I decided to fix him myself.
Everyone ready?
We're gonna clear a little bit. Then we're gonna hold out.
Reloading.
Give it a good old try. If you want to see any of my in-depth strategies for all the maps, I have a playlist of every single map done on expert realism, melee only, as well as lone gunman expert. And single handgun only expert, so... If I can beat those maps with just a melee, a single pistol, and a Magnum, then... everybody has... I don't think anybody can say that they can't do it with regular guns.
Weapons over here.
I'm gonna make sure this is as clear as possibly be before we start this. So here is those propane tanks. They look a little bit different because I have a reskin of them, but they look about the same.
Hello.
Okay.
Weapons here.
Where are throwables? Over here? Where are pipe bombs? So you can hold either over here or over to the left. It really doesn't matter, but I like holding over to the right because the AI is less dumb.
Ready.
Over there. I usually like holding here.
The helicopter's coming.
Right here.
Incoming.
So if I get pulled forward, I'm going to go to the fence. If I get pulled backward, right here. Okay, that's fine. I would much rather that. That way, they'll target me and not him. Can't get too close. I usually like getting through the first half before I start throwing things, so... Honestly, not bad positioning from Francis. He's healing, I gotta cover him. Okay, that's good. Fine. Now's a good time to go over here and grab some stuff.
Jockey!
want to make sure they don't do this thing called shopping, which basically means their AI is programmed to go look for something, like pills. They detect it nearby. They're going to go pick it up. But this is a problem when you're doing an event because they'll go shopping when you're doing something. You're holding out, you're fighting a tank, and they'll pathfind in front of the tank to go grab ammo. Gets them downed, fucks the whole run up.
Grenade! Smoker! Grenade!
Hey, right there.
Ammo here.
Back up.
Jesus, I'm down.
Bragging.
This is going to
Okay,
hell
not a
real
big deal.
fast.
Not great. Manageable. Everybody needs to get over here. We're gonna start spamming throwables.
Fire in the hole!
Give us the best chance we possibly can.
100 gun rounds! Fire in the hole! What's my back?
I don't think I've heard that line before, honestly.
Behind you!
Okay, see, this run is likely a loss because I'm
Fire in the hole!
having difficulty keeping on pressure.
Grenades here!
I need to recover some of that. That was a good molly.
Fire in the hole!
There's one zombie there. It's not really a big deal. Okay, that's a good one. Watch for specials.
Under!
Okay, that's bad. That's giga bad.
Grenade!
I need to push for this. I won't have time with the tank.
Watch my back, please.
Please kill him. Thank you. Good.
Grenade!
I need this. Alright, we're gonna run.
Ammo here!
We're gonna have to get him to... This is very bad. This is bleak. Gotta rotate.
Oh, God! God, let's get you back up on your feet!
This is good. Okay. Saved a very shitty situation here.
Cover me.
The helicopter's here, come on, let's go!
Okay, throw it. Good. Gonna hide here so I don't get hit. Get in here. If you don't think they're gonna make it, you can just shoot and cap them to win. I would not advise doing that on multiplayer. Some servers will permanently ban you for doing that. Don't do that shit. And they will get your IP, they will ban you. They can even... Look, there are many ways to get you banned, okay? Just giving a warning. Don't do it. Anyway. That is just one campaign. But if you would like to see all the rest of that kind of stuff, and you're interested in any of that, you can watch it if you want. But I hope this guide has helped you in some way. Maybe. I don't know. long-ass video. I probably won't end up editing it, so I'm sorry for my cats being the way they are, but... And having the utmost difficulty with, leveling a charge. I don't know why that took me forever, but... Yep, it happened. But I hope this was useful. I hope this might help new people. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care. So, holy shit, my aim, by the way.